So the state today, in the Senzo Meyiwa case, they read out a statement. In the statement, they are seeking to validate the fact that Sibiya was around Johannesburg. It shows us some activities in his bank account, right? And then it goes it goes on to tell us that at some point he withdrew this much, 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 right? There's something about that there's something that I want you to look into it, and I want you to be like, what's going on here? Let's put 1 + 1 and let's dissect each and everything that the state is telling us, trying to prove that accused number 1 was in Joburg during the time of this. But then listen to the response from Advocate Mngomezulu. Listen to the response. The response from Advocate Mngomezulu is that, listen, Judge, we know this. We have been taught about this, but we don't care about this. We don't care. We don't give a damn. Not even a swimming pool. We are saying this statement have been cooked. Now, right there, you think this is just a joke. I said to you, oh, by the way, there are people who recently got arrested. Guess what? They were arrested somewhere in Mpumalanga for what? Cooking statements, right? Not long ago, there was an Indian guy here in South Africa that was arrested. Guess what? For manufacturing when are your matric certificate, when are your what. When Advocate Mngomezulu says the statement is cooked, when I said the other time to people, it is possible to cook a statement, and people are like, oh, Bongana, no, it's not possible. I said, it is possible to cook a bank statement, right? It is possible to fake matric. It is in fact, the other time they once did a research and they found that there was this genius, right? Genius. This person was able to go into Malu's system, generate numbers from the system, design you a metric. When they go to the system, they will find that metric in the system. You can punch it anywhere you want. You will find it in the system, right? They proved even the person generated the metric certificate in front of the people that caught him, and the investigators. They called Malusi to confirm. They gave them the certificate. They punch it on the system. It appears on the system. It's something that was designed in front of them. That's how sophisticated people are outside. So Advocate Mngomezulu says this statement has been fabricated. It has been cooked. But he says, I'm going to prove. There's something that is coming up here. But you've got to wait as we dive deep into this. Before we dive deep into this, take a look at this. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people. Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. To click the notification bell, it is free of charge. To share this video, it is free of charge. To watch this video until the end, it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads, it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, we'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. All right. Wait. So we now know for a fact that there's gonna be the issue of Advocate Mngomezulu. So I paved a way to look, because I wanted to prove to you that it is extremely possible to cook a statement. It is extremely possible to fabricate a statement and pretend as if that statement is true, right? So today Let me go through this. Today in court, Judge Ratama Kgotlang said justice must be done at the end of it all. We'll talk about that on a different video. Right. So then the state went into the account of Muzika Kulolwa, where they were saying that between April to July 2014, that account was busy. Loco had some activities, but that account was then closed on 2015. Right. Then again, there's something else that I want to point it out before I come back and then we start talking. I'm just looking at the dates here. They also say that going through that account in 2014, between July 2014 to July to 28 November 2028, there were some activities there. You know what I'm saying? He withdrew money, an amount of money that amounted to 200 rand in a tavern. Now, let me remind you something here. When Advocate Mngomezulu says the bank statement has been cooked, he saw something and he says, no, I'll argue that. Don't worry. I can tell you this. Something tells me that there's a witness that is coming here. There's a witness that is coming to say something along those lines. There's a witness that has been prepared to come and rebut this. Because, look, with some serious evidence on this one, right? But let's pack it aside and pretend as if it never happened. Now, you will remember that the state here in this case, they've got the tendency of providing or of producing evidence that does not make sense. They've got a tendency of bringing evidence that will insinuate and excite the public, but not necessarily of value, right? That's why I said to you, the state in this case, they are trying to, I think they've watched the case of O.J. Simpson, where O.J., you remember that when that lawyer, or when what they did, they spoke to people, they spoke to the public whilst they were in court. You don't understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you remember Advocate Mngomezulu used to say, for the benefit of the public. In other words, he knew that there are people watching this case, right? So when he speaks, he's speaking also to you while he's speaking to the judge in court. That's what they did during this American case, O.J. Simpson, right? So having done that, the state in the Senzo Meyiwa case, they are bringing evidence that has got nothing to do with facts. It has all to do with controlling public narrative, right? It has all to do with the fact that they want you to look at things in a different way. You understand what I'm saying? But when you go deeper and you look at the value or you're looking at facts upon what is provided, you'll find that there's no facts upon what is provided. Let me give you a practical example. Because there are those whose minds, you know what I'm saying. Here's a practical example about it. You have, how best can I say this? How best, Bongani, can you summarize this so that everybody understands you very well? Everybody understands where you're going with this thing. Okay, yeah. Even today, there is a cell phone number that Aboho says this cell phone number belongs to. Listen to this one. This cell phone number belongs to accused number 2, right? Accused number 2 says, "Oh, this cell phone number belongs to the girlfriend," right? Do you remember that? That's not the first time. There's a cell phone number that the host says it belongs to accused number 5. And it turns out that cell phone number belongs to a certain guy in KZN who's got a company. Somebody was even saying to me, if you can, we can go meet that guy. He doesn't have a problem. The owner of the number. So when they go to court, they go with this fabricated versions of things, right? That it does not have facts. When it is tested, right? When it is tested, that's when you see, as they present, you will swear that they are bringing facts. It proves one point: they don't have a case. What they have is an assumption, right? What they have, it's so sad to see policemen in police uniform speculating once they have the resources to investigate. It is so sad to see people in police uniform having all these police the advantage of the resources of the state, but they start speculating. Now, look, in the next video, we'll talk about the cell phone expert house. Why house was not available in court? It has got nothing to do with anything else except the fact that the state does not have a case here. The state, they are fumbling. At the state, they can see that, you know what, things are getting tough. And now the defense has cornered us. But that's not where we are. It deserves a separate video. So I'm going to do a separate video about that. But here's the point on this one, right? Here's the point. The point is, right, so if you're looking at this, the state, what it does, they go find things that will look like, when they present it, you'll feel like, the state is presenting a powerful case against the defense. You wait until the defense got touch of them. When the defense touch them, then you realize, they don't have a case, this one, right? How many times? You remember? Let me remind you something again. You remember that I think it's accused number 3, 4, between there, or 5. I think it's between there. Remember that they said there was this car that he owned, blah, blah, blah. He's like, hey, I've never had this car, right? And I believed him, right? Why? Because we are led by people who have the resources to investigate. But because here it was a cover-up. It was not necessarily a matter of people who indeed killed Usenzo Meyiwa. So because it was a matter of cover-up, then that's why now they are looking for anything that looks like it can bury these people. They want it by fire, by force, right? Here's another practical example on this one. Right? Have you noticed that in terms of providing this information, even the 205, do you remember that the 205 that they provided, even Advocate Mgomezulu had to ask to say, why are you bringing this 205 for 2018 when they said, but this 205 was done by blah, blah. You should have easily provided your own. Take, for instance, these people. Okay, yes, accused number 1 attended the case in Tembisa, right? Have you ever had them using things that are happening in the Meyiwa case? No, because they conducted their own investigation. They, in the sense of Meyiwa case, we are not seeing the state providing its own papers and say this is our own investigators that happens to collaborate with the investigation that was done maybe by police A, C, D in KZN or whatever. No, what we are seeing here, they are taking things that were done by other people, bringing them here so that it can look like they are presenting a case before a judge, but this has got nothing to do with the case. And even if Judge Ratamakwatlang find this guy is guilty, we shall always remain on this point that we have seen injustice. For the fact that they want the defense to prove its case, the defense has got no obligation to prove its case. It is the state that has got a case against the accused, not the other way around. The state then must prove its case against the accused. The defense must poke doubts and prove doubts on the evidence provided by the state, and they must make sure that they highlight those doubts. That's their responsibility, not the shenanigans that we are now being tasked. We're tasked with. We are told they must do this. The state. If you, judge, preside over this case and you know that these guys have got a case, then let them produce this case. For the fact that they are now fumbling, they don't know what to do. There are many things to talk about when it comes to the Meyiwa case, and there are a lot of things that we will talk about in this YouTube channel, right? Some of those things. I thought to myself, you know what? Let's highlight each thing here because the state is starting to realize that, you know what? Here we are getting caught. And they are caught indeed, right? They are really, really, really getting caught. There's something that I want you to notice here, right? Pay attention to this one, but I'm gonna do that in the next video, right? Here's what I would like you to do for you to get notification for the next video. You just need to subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section below. Click the notification bell, it helps. Join, become a member of this YouTube channel. Donate as much as you can, right? We need to grow this YouTube channel. The power is in your hands, right? So please, I'll see you guys on the next episode. But until such a time, please